Hello, colleagues. Welcome back. Today we are going to talk about a highly effective yet simple method for teaching young learners, the student portfolios method. Why is it so effective? Because it caters to visual and interactive learning styles, which are common in elementary school children. The students enjoy looking through these portfolios because they are colorful and engaging. This method also supports kinesthetic learners who like to learn through hands-on activities. The students can actually manipulate the objects and thus internalize the concept more effectively. This method is very effective when planning interdisciplinary lessons since it can integrate various learning areas. Let's take a look at how it can be used in the classroom. To begin with, organize work samples and visual learning portfolios. You can use folders, binders, or even digital tools to collect and display students' work. Ensure that the activity is age-appropriate and interesting for the students. Incorporate student input by allowing them to select the work samples to include in their portfolios. This gives them a sense of ownership and pride in their work. Encourage collaboration by having students work in pairs or small groups to create their portfolios together. Provide clear criteria and guidelines for the activity and allocate sufficient time for students to complete their portfolios. Here is an example of how this method can be used in a lesson on fractions. Students can create a portfolio that includes visual aids such as fraction circles or models. They can also include examples of their written work and group projects related to fractions. To make the activity more engaging and interactive, students can use colorful paper, markers, stickers, and other visual aids to represent the fractions. They can also work in pairs or small groups to create their portfolios, which will promote collaboration and peer learning. This method can be modified to suit diverse learners. For example, students who need additional support can be provided with pre-made templates or graphic organizers to help them structure their portfolios. Those who are ready for more enrichment can be challenged to include more complex examples or to teach a concept to their peers. Another great aspect of this method is that it promotes reflection. By organizing their work into a portfolio, students have the opportunity to review their own learning and growth over time. This can help them to identify their strengths and weaknesses and set goals for future learning. For instance, at the beginning of the year, students can create a portfolio of their work from the first few weeks of school. As the year progresses, they can add new work samples to their portfolios every few weeks or months. At the end of the year, students can look back at their portfolios and reflect on how much they have learned and grown throughout the year. This can be a powerful way to motivate students and help them see the progress they have made. This method is applicable in all learning areas and can be used across different grade levels. For example, in a high school biology class, students can create portfolios that include diagrams, models, and examples of their knowledge of the human body. In an art class, students can create portfolios that showcase their drawing and painting skills. In a history class, students can create portfolios that include timelines, maps, and other visual aids that illustrate their understanding of historical events. To make the most out of this method, there are a few things to keep in mind. First, ensure that the activity is properly planned and structured. Set clear criteria and guidelines for the activity and provide students with the necessary resources and support. Next, provide students with choices whenever possible. This will help them to engage more fully in the activity and take ownership of their learning. Finally, make sure to provide feedback and recognition for students' hard work and achievements. This can help to motivate them to continue striving for excellence. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you did, please don't forget to hit the like button below and share it with your colleagues. Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you never miss out on any of our latest videos. We would love to have you as part of our growing community of educators. Thank you for watching, and I wish you all the best in your teaching journey.